Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my channel if you're new here. My name is Kayla and today I will be doing a collective reading for you guys. I have already cleansed the space and said a prayer over the cards, so we're going to go ahead and get into the overall energy with this oracle deck, clarify with the tarot, and finish off with the final message from Spirit. I hope you're all doing well. I'm doing alright, better every day. Let's go ahead and get into the overall energy, please, and thank you, Spirit. One card, please, and thank you, Spirit, for the overall energy of the reading. Make it clear, Spirit, only the truth may come out. One card for the overall energy of the reading, please, and thank you, Spirit. Never-ending story with fork in the road at the bottom of the deck. 13 and 37 may be significant. Let's see. My never-ending story is here for the overall energy. 37. Never-ending story. Self-criticism, the wounded ego, unnecessary dramas. There is a story woven through the imperfect fabric of life that tells of hurt and loss, rejection and humiliation, self-loathing and arrogance, and all manners of suffering born of unnecessary dramas. It is the old story whose refrain is that you cannot do this, you must not go there, should not say that, lest your world come crumbling down. Today, know that none of this is actually true. The sky is not falling. The voice you hear is just a small, scared, conditioned part of you that got stuck in a lie, wants to protect you, and needs to be seen as a victim. Love that lost piece of you. Fear is all it knows. Distorted guidance is preventing you from being true to yourself. You are not your story, and the narrator is simply the voice of your fearful part, small and vulnerable and easily soothed. I'm also going to read the prosperity message. Fear, envy, and procrastination. Fear, envy, procrastination, greed, and the perception of victimhood could all be active in your life at this moment. Are you comparing yourself with others, thinking their success should be yours? Maybe you are afraid of all the good that is coming your way, so you step out of your lane, totally aware of what you are doing, but seemingly powerless to stop yourself. Are you back where you started, or in a situation that reminds you of your past failures? Financial insecurity scaring you? You must learn to love yourself through missteps and sabotaging moments. Use criticism constructively right now. Better yet, stop telling this story altogether. Make up a new one. The universe loves you deeply and will wait for you to figure that out. Tell a new story, and success is all but guaranteed. You can do it. Okay, so with never-ending story here as the overall energy, you may be very critical of yourself, okay? And just overly critical. All right, very hard on yourself, I feel like, okay? Let me see for a second. Okay, so I asked ChatGPT to simplify that card, and it says the simplified meaning is you keep replaying the same negative story in your head or in your life. It is time to stop believing those old fears and start creating a new, healthier story for yourself. It says it is about repeating the same old patterns, stories, or cycles, especially the ones you tell yourself about not being enough, not being loved, or always being hurt. Okay. So some of you may feel like you're not good enough for something. Okay, like you can't do something, you're incapable of something, just very critical of yourself, as I said, okay? And Spirit wants you to stop doing that. Even if you're comparing yourself to others, that goes back to not being good enough, feeling as if others are better than you. All right. So, yeah. And then fork in the road. Let's see about fork in the road 13. Fork in the road. Time to make a decision, considering the consequences as you prepare to act. Owning up to your obligation to make a necessary choice. The Oracle's message. Every choice has a consequence. You have arrived at a fork in the road and are being asked to come to a decision. Will you further your dreams by choosing left or by choosing right? Will you take the road less traveled or the one well worn by others who have come before you? This is your choice and yours alone to make. Circumstances and other people will not make it for you. Be present and do not avoid this junction, for it is an important crossroad. Take heart, as no matter which path you choose, you will have a rich and meaningful experience. So, plain and simple with fork in the road, you have a decision to make. And you need to consider the consequences as you prepare to make this decision and decide what it is that you're going to do, okay? Owning up to your obligation to make a necessary choice. Okay, so it's time to make a choice, and it's time for you to make this choice. This could have something to do with maybe moving forward with something, okay, that you have been thinking about doing for a long time. This could be you releasing something that you've been thinking about releasing for a long time, okay? Something that you've been going through for a long time, or constantly doing, or constantly backing away from, or constantly avoiding, or constantly saying, I can't do this. Okay, it's time to make a choice and move forward with it, okay? Thank you for that, Spirit. Let's clarify never-ending story, please, and thank you, Spirit. Why is never-ending story here for the overall energy of the reading, please, and thank you, Spirit. One card at a time. Clarify never-ending story, please, and thank you, Spirit. Make it clear. Only the truth may come out, okay? First card out is the Death card. Endings, beginnings, change, transformation, transition, metamorphosis, end of cycle. Okay? Maybe it's like you're always telling yourself you're done with something, you're not going to do this anymore, and then you go back to doing it. Okay? You're always claiming you're ending something, closing out a cycle, and maybe you don't. Maybe Spirit is saying it's time to close out a cycle of this never-ending story of you feeling not good enough, okay? Maybe that cycle is coming to an end, okay? Maybe you're going through some type of change. At the bottom, we have the King of Wands, natural leader, visionary, entrepreneur, big picture, overcoming challenges, mature, and career focus. So you could be overcoming that, overcoming, this self-doubt and fear and just feeling unsure and not good enough, okay? With this King of Wands being at the bottom, it talks about overcoming challenges. All right, maybe being focused, mature, a visionary, and having your eye on something and going after it. Okay. Seven of Cups up underneath the King of Wands, opportunities, wishful thinking, choices, illusions, searching for purpose, and daydreaming. There's a choice that you need to make, definitely. Okay, maybe opportunities. All right, because that fork in the road talks about making a choice as well. And then the Three of Wands, preparation, progress, foresight, enterprise, expansion, and overseas opportunities. Okay, you're getting prepared for something, making progress, maybe expanding to, it's like spreading your wings, getting ready to fly, or getting ready for something. Okay, thank you for that, Spirit. What else for never-ending story? Please and thank you. One card at a time. Only the truth may come out. Make it clear. One card at a time, please, and thank you, Spirit. What else for a never-ending story? Some type of new opportunities, new money opportunities may be coming in, new abundance, new prosperity, because I did see the Ace of Wands at the bottom. The Empress comes out. Abundance, nurturing, fertility, feminine, good parenting, development, accomplishment, growth, evolution, and action. Okay, so with this Empress coming out, You may be growing, evolving, okay, developing something, accomplishing something, all right. Abundance could be coming in for you, okay. It's like you're growing. You're going through some type of change, as it says here with the Death card. You could be closing out a cycle. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Tower card, sudden change, upheaval, chaos, revelation, disaster, awakening, release, and sudden insight. So you're making some type of sudden change, okay? Realizing something all of a sudden, all right? And letting it go, okay? Maybe realizing something is not good for you and letting it go. Page of Swords, new ideas, curiosity, thirst for knowledge, new ways of communicating, restless and mental agility. Yeah, you could be getting new ideas, new thoughts, new downloads, that type of energy, okay? And then the Justice card, justice, fairness, truth, clarity, equality, balance, cause and effect, and law. I feel like you're getting information about things, truth and clarity about things, maybe something that can bring in some type of balance, okay, some type of fairness. But there's something that you have to do. This could be you having to end something, okay, having to change something, having to transition, transform quickly, maybe, for something to come in for you, for balance to be restored, for justice to be restored, or, you know, for fairness, okay? What else, please and thank you, Spirit, for never-ending story. One card at a time. The Knight of Cups. That motherfucker jumped out. Creativity, romantic charm, imagination, beauty, knight in shining armor, following the heart, Prince Charming, and proposals. Maybe you need to follow your heart, okay? Maybe be charming, romantic, you know, kind of like in a persuasive way, because that's what it's giving. Maybe use your imagination, your creativity, your beauty. At the bottom, Six of Wands, public recognition, victory, progress, and self-confidence. Maybe you are becoming more confident with this Empress here. Okay, maybe like people are seeing you, watching you, okay, and very much persuaded by you, very much attracted to you. Okay, they see you as charming and creative and beautiful, okay? Ace of Pentacles, abundance, manifestation, opportunity, new career, financial opportunity, new venture, prosperity. You're getting the recognition. As I said, people are seeing you now, and this could be bringing in abundance for you, manifestations, new opportunities, okay, new ventures, prosperity. The Lovers, love, harmony, relationships, union, partnership, sexuality, passion, values, alignment, deep love, a choice, the strength of two together. You could be getting into some type of relationship, some type of union or partnership, okay? It may be time for you to make a choice about something. Let's continue. Please and thank you, Spirit, for never-ending story. One card at a time. Make it clear. What else for never-ending story? Please and thank you, Spirit. The number 3 may be significant. The number 13, definitely leave the number 13, because we have this one 13 and that one 13. Today is the 13th. Today is August the 13th. The Five of Cups comes out. Regret, failure, disappointment, pessimism, loss, and grief, okay? Someone could be sad and regret, disappointed, and grief about losing something. Okay, this is the Three of Cups talks about celebrating with others and things of that sort. Okay, maybe someone feels left out. All right, it's like they are worried about a certain group of people or a certain someone. At the bottom, the Chariot, movement, progress, action, integration, determination, willpower, control, direction, departure, and courage. Someone could be sad about you moving forward, okay, making progress, taking action at something, moving forward. maybe finding the strength to carry on, not being stuck and letting whatever happened in the past keep you trapped. You're moving away, departing, okay? Eight of Pentacles, diligence, passion, high standards, apprenticeship, mastery, skill development, and repetitive tasks. I feel like your standards are higher, okay? It's like you're no longer settling for less. You have higher standards. The Two of Swords, difficult decision, weighing options, avoidance, and deadlock. Maybe it was a hard decision for you to make, okay? Maybe Spirit is telling you you need to want more, okay? And that is a hard decision for you to make. I'm not sure why that would be a hard decision for you to make. Weighing options, avoidance, and deadlock. There's some type of choice that you don't want to make, okay? One more, please, and thank you, Spirit, for never-ending story. One more card, please, and thank you, Spirit. Only the truth may come out. Make it clear. For never-ending story, please, and thank you, Spirit. All right. The Ten of Cups, divine love, harmony, blissful relationship, alignment, inner happiness, fulfillment, dreams come true, family contentment, total love and support. Someone is sad about you getting new love, divine love, being in a blissful relationship. You're coming into alignment with something, okay, maybe a counterpart or something. You're going to be happy, fulfilled, okay? This is a dream come true, family contentment, total love and support. At the bottom, the Hermit card, soul searching, introspection, contemplation, wisdom, truth seeking, being alone, independence, inner guidance, meditation and consciousness. The King of Cups, emotionally balanced, compassion, diplomatic, control, balance, supportive leader, tolerant and empathetic. And then the Knight of Pentacles, hard work, productivity, routine, conservation, efficiency, and responsibility. Maybe this is someone that's responsible, okay? A hard worker, productive. They take care of business, okay? They're not just out doing whatever all day. They have like a schedule, plan, that type of energy. This could be someone that is emotionally balanced, okay? Maybe tapped into their emotions and control. In control of their emotions, they're balanced, they're supportive, they're empathetic. All right. Maybe you took some time to go inward. They could have took some time to go inward, maybe healing, okay? To find some type of wisdom, truth seeking, okay? Guidance for something, meditating, trying to figure something out. All right. Thank you for that, Spirit. Now we're going to clarify these. The World card is at the bottom of the deck. The World card talks about completion, accomplishment, wholeness, attainment, fulfillment, travel, celebration of life, and arriving, okay? So maybe you've accomplished something, completed something, attained something. It's like getting to the finish line of something, okay? Something ending. Five of Swords, conflict, disagreement, competition, defeat, winning at all costs, sneakiness, bullies, theft, abusive relationships. Maybe that cycle is over with someone that was always in conflict with you, always disagreeing with you, in competition with you, okay? And then the Nine of Swords, anxiety, fear, worry, depression, nightmares, insomnia, hopelessness, trauma, and despair. You're no longer in that energy, okay? The Five of Swords and the Nine of Swords makes the Four of Swords. It's like you can now rest, relax, recuperate. You don't have to deal with drama or anything like that anymore, okay? Let's clarify this Death card here. Please and thank you, Spirit. One or two cards for the Death card. First card out is the Queen of Pentacles, nurturing, Practical, providing financially, a working parent. At the bottom, the Six of Swords. Transition, change, leaving behind, releasing baggage and moving on, okay? So you are releasing baggage, okay? Maybe moving on from someone. With this Queen of Pentacles, I give like you're the provider. So maybe you're releasing being like in masculine energy, not able to, I don't know, because I just feel like, for my opinion, the Queen of Pentacles, as it gives, you're the working parent. As it says, a working parent. The other parent is not a working parent. So I would say, you know, you're moving on from having to take care of a man, I would say, okay? That is coming to an end. Six of Cups, familiarity, happy memories, reminiscing, childhood memories, innocence, joy, nostalgia. The number 66 could be significant with the Six of Swords here and the Six of Cups. And then the Four of Cups is here, meditation, contemplation, apathy, reevaluation, and disconnected. Yeah, you're releasing something from your past because, and with the Six of Cups and the Four of Cups, that makes it 10 of Cups. That talks about divine love, harmony. All right, you want divine love. You want a blissful relationship, alignment, those type of things, okay? So you're releasing something from your past, all right? Let's get one more. Please and thank you, Spirit, for this Queen of Pentacles here with the Death card. Sagittarius could be significant. Let's get one more, please, and thank you, Spirit, for this Queen of Pentacles here with the Death card. One more card here for this Queen of Pentacles with the Death card, please, and thank you, Spirit. Make it clear. Why is the Queen of Pentacles here? With the Death card, the Wheel of Fortune. Good luck, karma, life cycles, destiny, turning point, change, inevitable fate, ups and downs, unpredictable. So it's fate that something was going to end. A cycle was going to end, okay? It was destiny, all right? Some type of change is happening, and it was going to happen. At the bottom, we have the Hierophant, institutions, tradition, religion, society and its rules, social approval, conformity, wholeness, forgiveness, bondage, mercy, wisdom, trust. I kind of feel like with this, talking about social approval, society, and all of that, and then the Queen of Pentacles, it's like you're no longer working a traditional job, maybe, okay? Maybe that is coming to an end, where you have to go out and, you know, work into this matrix system. Ten of Swords at the bottom, painful ending, deep wounds, betrayal, loss, crisis, failure, collapse, defeat. And then the Queen of Swords, unbiased judgment, independent, clear boundaries, direct communication, clear-minded, and perceptive. Okay, you could have gotten the clarity that you need about something here, all right, with direct communication and clear-minded, perceptive, independent, okay? You're trusting yourself, maybe, depending on yourself. Setting clear boundaries, maybe, okay? Some type of painful ending. Someone has been defeated. I'm really not sure what that is about. Let's see. The Empress is right here at the bottom. Excuse me, the Emperor. And this is the Empress. Respect, leadership, stability, structure, rules, and power, authority, father figure, protection, control, discipline, focus, and practicality. Clarify this Empress here, please, and thank you, Spirit. One or two cards. Why is the Empress here? Make it clear, please, and thank you, Spirit. The Chariot, lots of major arcanas. Chariot talks about movement, progress, action, integration, determination, willpower, control, direction, departure, and courage. All right, I feel like with this Empress is always giving me growth, evolution, accomplishing something, developing something. All right, and it's like with your growth and you evolving and developing and accomplishing, learning, and that type of, you are moving forward, okay? You're taking action, making progress, okay? You're taking what you learned and applying it to your life with integration here. All right, you're determined to make a change, to move forward. Okay, you're grabbing control of your life and doing whatever it is that you want to do, being courageous. Okay, the 8, this is the strength card, excuse me. Courage, passion, subtle powers, persuasion, influence, inner strength, focus, and compassion. All right, so yeah, you're very passionate about something. You're very courageous. As I say, you're taking control with this subtle power, persuasion. It's like you don't have to try hard, okay? You're very persuasive. It's like you can make things work out for you. 2 of Swords, difficult decision, weighing options, avoidance and deadlock. And then the 7 of Wands, challenge, competition, protection, perseverance, defense, and maintaining control. There's a choice that you need to make in order to, protect yourself from someone that's trying to compete with you. Okay? To defend yourself, to maintain control. You have to be strong, brave, okay? Let's get one more, please, and thank you, Spirit, for this Chariot here with the Empress. One more card here for the Chariot with the Empress. The 9 of Cups. Wish come true, contentment, satisfaction, emotional stability, luxury, and gratitude. All right, I feel like you're moving towards this 9 of Cups energy, okay? Wishes are being granted for you at this time. This talks about the wish card, okay? You're going to be very content and satisfied, okay? Emotionally stable and luxury, gratitude, happy for what it is that you have, okay? At the bottom, we have the Devil, shadow, self-attachment, addiction, restriction, sexuality, temptation, seduction, destructive behavior, materialism, codependency, and toxicity. This could be talking about you moving away from that here with the Chariot, okay? You're going after what makes you happy and stepping away from someone that is probably very restrictive for you, okay? To you, trying to control you, all right? Very toxic to you, trying to chain you to them or something like that, all right? This could definitely be a fire sign. I'm just looking at the fire on this card. King of Cups, emotionally balanced, compassionate, diplomatic, control, balanced, supportive leader, tolerance, and empathetic. And then the Page of Swords, new ideas, curiosity, thirst for knowledge, new ways of communicating, restless, mental agility. I feel like it's like a certain way you have to communicate with someone, all right, with that new ideas and new ways of communicating. You have to be, because this person probably likes to play mind games or something, okay? So, like, in order for you to have to stay in control, maybe you have to be compassionate with them, okay? Empathetic. Like, baby them in some type of way. What about this Knight of Cups here? Creativity, romantic charm, imagination, beauty, knight in shining armor, following the heart, Prince Charming, and proposals. 1 or 2 cards, please, and thank you, Spirit, for this Knight of Cups here. Make it clear. The Star card, hope, calm, faith, purpose, renewal, spirituality, fortune, good omen, and rejuvenation. Okay. It could be talking about you tapping into your spirituality, okay, your creativity, your imagination, having faith, okay, realizing your purpose maybe. That could be bringing you fortune, good omens, okay. At the bottom, we have the 4 of Pentacles, saving money, security, conservation, sacredcy, control, and fragility. 10 of Pentacles, wealth, financial security, family, long-term success, and contribution. And then the 2 of Wands, planning, progress, making decisions, discovery, leaving home, and travel plans. All right. People could be being very generous with you at this time, giving you things, okay, sharing with you, being generous. You could be planning something, making a decision about something, leaving home here, as it says. Maybe, You could be holding on to money, but I feel like that's not necessary with this Ten of Pentacles here, okay? Wealth, financial security, long-term success, contribution. Maybe you're saving to get to this Ten of Pentacles. Let's see what else. Clarify the Star card. Why is the Star card here with the King of Knight of Cups? Excuse me, Spirit. Why is the Star card here with the Knight of Cups? One card, please, and thank you, Spirit. The Hermit. Soul searching, introspection, contemplation, wisdom, truth seeking, being alone, independence, inner guidance, meditation, and consciousness. Okay. At the bottom, Two of Pentacles, multiple priorities, time management, adaptability, balancing decisions. Okay, it's like you're going inward to find out, to meditate on something, to find out maybe a choice that you should make, what it is that you should do. The World card, completion, accomplishment, wholeness, attainment, fulfillment, travel, celebration of life, arriving. And then the Magician, action, creation, manifestation, power, self-confidence, clarity, willpower, skill, and creativity. I feel like there's a choice that you need to make, maybe something that you need to close out or complete, okay? And a choice that you need to make about that in order for, you know, something to come in, something to manifest, okay? Maybe for your skills to sharpen your gifts. 2211 may be significant, the number 2211. Let me shuffle. There's the Six of Pentacles. Talking about giving, receiving, sharing wealth, generosity, and charity. People may want to give to you because of something that you're doing, okay? You could be finding out what your purpose is, following your heart. Maybe you were meditating on that, doing some soul searching, trying to figure that out. Okay. Four of Pentacles there again. I feel like if you are holding on to money, as I said, you don't need to. Wealth is about to be coming in for you, okay? People are going to be offering you money for helping them with something, speaking to them, things of that sort, okay? Any type of service that you're doing. Clarify this Four of Cups here: regret, failure, disappointment, pessimism, loss, and grief. Please and thank you, Spirit. Why is this Five of Cups here? One or two cards. Make it clear, please and thank you, Spirit. The Hierophant, institutions, traditions, religion, society and its rules, social approval, conformity, forgiveness, bondage, mercy, wisdom, and trust. At the bottom, the Emperor, respect, leadership, stability, structure, rules, and power, authority, father figure, protection, control, discipline, focus, and practicality. 12:21 on the clock. I feel like someone is sad because they did, you know, whatever they thought society wanted from them, okay? Their family, whoever they thought were important for respect and leadership, stability, structure, power. Okay, they did something that they now regret, okay? Trying to fit in or, you know, like kind of do what others wanted them to do instead of doing what they felt in their heart. They conform to other people saying, you know, kind of like when football players leave their longtime girlfriend once they get in the league and they go get a white girl, and it's like for their image, you know, they're not really happy, but they're doing what they feel like society deems acceptable, okay? That type of energy. And someone is in regret from doing that, okay? Let's get one more. The number 55 could be significant. Let's get one more for this Five of Cups with this Hierophant. Please and thank you, Spirit. One more card, make it clear. One more for this Five of Cups here with the Hierophant. The Six of Cups. familiarity, happy memories, reminiscing, childhood memories, nostalgia, joy, innocence, okay? Someone is thinking about the past now, okay? They're in regret of what they did. Judgment, rebirth, inner calling, new phase, absolution, reckoning, awakening, redemption, forgiveness, and mercy. It's like maybe with this, it's like you're no longer sitting around waiting on them, okay? You've called judgment, and I feel like you're starting a new phase in your life. Ten of Pentacles, wealth, financial security, family, long-term success. I feel like you calling judgment is what's bringing in the Ten of Pentacles. You deciding, I'm no longer doing this. I'm no longer waiting around for you. You had your opportunity. That's over with. Queen of Swords. Yeah, unbiased judgment, independent, clear boundaries, direct communication, clear-minded and perceptive. You're speaking your truth. You're setting clear boundaries. You're communicating directly to someone, okay, that we're not doing this. I'm moving on, okay. Releasing the burdens. All right, and what about this Ten of Cups here? Please and thank you, Spirit. Divine love, harmony, blissful relationships, alignment, inner happiness, fulfillment, dreams come true, family contentment, and total love and support. Clarify this Ten of Cups. Please and thank you, Spirit. Why is this Ten of Cups here? One or two cards, make it clear. Why is the Ten of Cups here? Please and thank you, Spirit. Why is this Ten of Cups here? One or two cards. Make it clear, please, and thank you, Spirit. Two of Swords, difficult decisions, weighing options, avoidance and deadlock at the bottom. Four of Swords, rest, relaxation, meditation, contemplation, recuperation, retreat, renewal, solitude. The Two of Swords and the Four of Swords makes this Six of Swords, that talks about moving on to calmer waters, okay? So maybe you're moving on to calmer waters, all right? Three of Cups, celebration, friendship, collaboration, creativity, community, and happiness. Collaborating with others, all right? Meeting new people. And then the Moon card, illusions, mystery, dreams, intuition, fear, anxiety, subconscious, and premonition, all right? Maybe it's hard for you to move on, okay? That's kind of what I get with this never-ending story. It's like you're kind of always going back and forth with whether you should or shouldn't. It's probably not even like dating someone again or, getting back with someone. Just it's a matter of keeping in contact with them or leaving them in the past completely, kind of, I feel like. And that's a choice that you need to make, all right? And it's like probably important for you to cut them off completely, cut all contact with them for this Ten of Cups to come in. Excuse me. Let's get one more for this Ten of Cups here with the Two of Swords, please, and thank you, Spirit. One final card for this Ten of Cups with this Two of Swords, please, and thank you, Spirit. Make it clear. One final card. The skin on my lips are peeling. Badly. And I put on Pharmix every damn day. But I am doing a water fast right now. And I'm on day 2, so that could be what it is. Got my lips all dried out like that. I'm trying to drink as much water as I can because I damn near didn't make it this morning. But I gotta finish through. I got today and tomorrow. Another 12 hours until I can go to sleep. Hopefully my kids don't come home with no damn homework today. I gotta take it nice and easy to survive this. All right, the Page of Cups comes out. Creative opportunities, intuition. Intuitive messages, curiosity, possibilities, happy surprise, dreamer, sensitivity, and new love. Okay, at the bottom, the Hanged Man, pause, surrender, letting go, new perspective, enlightenment, viewing things differently than before, deep insight, sacrifice, change, or release. Okay, definitely viewing things differently. You may have got some type of intuitive messages, that it's time to make a choice about something. That you have to make a choice, and it's like you have a choice that you've been avoiding. I think I said in the last reading, I kept getting the card, it's time to go, so much. That's probably the card that comes out in this deck the most. Time to go, time to go, time to go. And I'm like, I'm clearly not listening, right? I'm thinking just because we're not dating, we're not together, we're not seeing each other, that's just good enough. And I feel deep down that, I have to release this person for good. We cannot be friends. We cannot be cordial. Spirit does not want me having any ties to you. And it could be for reasons that I can't see yet. But, I feel like I have to completely cut ties with someone. And that's maybe the energy here. It's a difficult decision for you to make, something that you're avoiding making with this Two of Swords, okay? It could be a hard decision because this could be the other parent to your children, one of your family members. That type of hard decision to make. It's easier when it's just a friend or an ex that have no children attached or anything like that, okay? But when it's family, someone you've known all your life, someone you have children with, it's harder to make a decision, okay? But I feel like with this Page of Cups, it's talking about your intuition is telling you, okay, and I feel like good things will come from it as well. It's like you're going to take off, new opportunities are going to be coming in, new opportunities are going to present themselves to you. It's like magic is going to start happening. Things can finally start rolling in. It's like this person cannot be attached to your energy. They are using your energy to manifest, okay? Four of Wands here behind the Hanged Man, celebration, joy, harmony, marriage, homecoming, and community, as I said, okay? Your intuition is telling you it's time for you to surrender something, let something go, okay? You're getting the enlightenment, you're doing things differently than before, getting some deep insight that it's time to sacrifice something, okay? If you want this celebration, if you want this joy, if you want this harmony, if you want this marriage, okay? And then the Page of Swords here, new ideas, curiosity, thirst for knowledge, new ways of communicating, restless and mental energy. All right, that kind of gives me maybe, like as I said, this person is draining you. They're using your energy for their own good, that type of energy, okay? So just summing up the reading, I feel like with this fork in the road being at the bottom, it's time for you to make a decision here, as it says, and consider the consequences as you prepare to act. All right, for this situation with the never-ending story, it's like you constantly just going back and forth. If you look at this card, it has yes, no, yes, no. It's like picking a flower. Do you love me? It's really going back and forth and not making a decision about something. And it's time to make a decision about something. It's time for you to end something for good. This is karma. This is fate. This is destiny. Okay, a cycle has to be closed out for you to get this abundance, okay? You have to move forward, walk away from something. You've learned, you've grown, there's nothing else for you to learn. All right, you're healing, okay? You took time to, the hermit, soul search, and things of that sort. Okay, this person is sad about it, and that's probably what has you, all of a sudden like, oh, you're very empathetic and things of that sort. But it's like, this person is very back and forth. 1 minute they're nice, the next minute they're mean. 1 minute they want to be gentle and kind to you, the next minute they're rude and angry. And it's like, do you want to keep on going through this with this person? That could be the never-ending story as well. So Spirit is telling you, if you want to move on to your happiness, you have to make a choice, okay? Follow your intuition. You already pretty much know what it is that you have to do here, okay? Thank you, Spirit. Let's get one final message. An affirmation, an oracle, from the Repair, Evolution, Growth Oracle, okay? New beginning could be coming in. At the bottom of the deck is new beginnings. New doors are opening and new opportunities are here. You are shifting into a higher frequency by honoring yourself and your accomplishments. It is time for a fresh start and a clean slate. You're being asked to only bring your new self into this chapter, okay? So you have to let go of this person. There's a choice, like, do you want to move forward? You have to let go of this person, okay? You just have to, because if that's what you want to do is move forward, you cannot bring the past with you. One final message, please, and thank you, Spirit, for myself and the collective. Make it clear, one card only. What is it that myself and the collective needs to know? One final card, please, and thank you, Spirit. Soul family strength. Finding your soul family is a blessing that reaps many benefits. You're being asked to reach out and explore to find your soul connections. They will feel familiar, safe, and trusted when you meet them. Send out your intentions to connect with your soul family and see who comes your way, okay? So you may be coming into union with someone, with your soul family, with a soul contract or something. So yeah, that's the case. You definitely need to release something from the past, okay? You have to let it go. You cannot, entertain two things at once. And whoever this past person is that you're having a hard time releasing, the father of your children, a family member, or whatever, they may sabotage what you have coming in for you, okay? They may try to block this out for you. So that is another reason why you need to release it, okay? At the bottom of the deck, we have sacrifice, reclaim. Your strength is needed to pull back your power and gain perspective of the situation. You have gone through an emotional sacrifice for too long. It is time to claim balance and nurture yourself by standing in your power, okay? You've been sacrificing yourself for the longest, putting others before you, I feel like, okay? And it's time for you to put yourself first, okay? It's not selfish to want better for yourself. As long as you're not, purposely doing things to hurt others, you're doing it for the good of yourself and to better yourself, and not like, oh, I'm doing this because I want to tear this person down. No, you're doing it because you want more for yourself, and that is just fine, okay? So you have to sacrifice certain things and certain people. This person tried to sacrifice you, but it's time for you to sacrifice them, but not in a bad way. It's just you have to release them. You have to let them go. They cannot come along with you, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4 on the clock, and that is all that I have for you guys today. I really hope that you enjoyed this message. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one, and you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you.